Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're going to have some fun with a deck from a user that goes by the name of Doomwake over on Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it now. So credit to him for this list, mostly because I was looking around for lists that play a card that I haven't played yet from the recent set called Proft's Eidetic Memory. Now this card's actually pretty cool because it's 2 mana, it is a legendary enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you get to draw a card, and you have no maximum hand size, which means obviously we're going to want to draw cards. But additionally, at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've drawn more than one card for the turn, you put X+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is the number of cards you've drawn minus 1. So basically, you don't count the first card you've drawn for the turn, then every other card you've drawn adds a +1/+1 to something. So obviously, it's a way to grow our creatures. It's a cool way to just get extra cards in hand. So this list looked really cool, and apparently he did well in a qualifier, so I figured I'm going to bring it for y'all to check out. Let's go down what we're playing with today. Consider, makes a lot of sense. It draws cards, it scribes, it sets up your draws perfect, right? Spyglass Siren, good early play. A map could get us a card, that's pretty cool. But more importantly, it gives you a flyer early that if you do play the Eidetic Memory after it, you can at least start putting counters on something. We are going to play some cut down for some removal. Ledger Shredder, which gets counters and likes to see extra cards, so obviously this fits the plan. Of course, the Eidetic Memory itself. Rona was a fun addition I saw on this list as well because it just draws cards every turn, right? So this fits. Now we're playing Deep Cavern Bat. That doesn't totally fit the plan, but it makes sense to just keep your opponent's problematic cards off of you, and if you can put counters on it, you can make it big enough that you start gaining a bunch of life. Also playing Go for the Throat for some removal. A couple of Cryptic Coats, which doesn't necessarily draw cards, but this is really good to just make something unblockable, and just get some extra damage in there that you can pump up this creature as well, depending on what it is. And the other thing I like about this deck is it was the first list I've seen that plays Steam Core Scholar that in the preseason, I really looked at this and was like super excited about this card, but haven't had a good list for it. But it's a 3 mana 2/2, has Flying Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, you get to draw 2 cards, and you discard 2 unless you discard an instant or a sorcery, or a creature card with flying, which is a big chunk of the deck. So you should have no problem just discarding 1 card. But this counts as drawing 2 extra cards, which obviously because of Eidetic Memory, you can get 2 extra counters. So yeah, lots of stuff going on here with this. Now it does play 1 copy of Gix Yawgmoth's Predator. However, I think this could possibly be another Shieldred, because we do have some of those in here. Or even something else that maybe draws cards. Could be something like the Preacher. Who knows? But of course, like I just said, we do have some Shieldred here as well, which gives you the benefit of gaining life off of drawing all those cards. So yeah, lots of stuff going on here. This is kind of a sweet deck. I hope it works out. If you want to check it out for yourself, go to the description down below. Look for our Moxfield link with the blue arrows. Takes you to a link where you can just see all the other sweet stuff we've been playing in Standard, because there's a pile of stuff in Standard you can play right now. But for now, though, let's go see if this list from Doomwake really does all the cool things we want it to do. I feel like this is a bad hand, but it has a bat and a couple of removals, so I'll keep it and see what happens. Alright, we at least drew a real spell with our first card. Alright, let's go bat. Oh, looks like bat's dead. Oh, bat was not dead. Oh boy, so there's Get Lost and Go for a Throat. I guess we take Go for a Throat, force them to use Get Lost. So this is just Orzhov Control. Alright, this feels like it's probably one of our worst matchups. But who knows? Maybe I'm totally wrong. We'll see. We attack, I guess. I mean, the good news is we already have some of our Restless Reefs, so those could be important later, maybe. Sure, why not? I mean, I get why they're doing what they're doing. Looks like I could be stuck on a color, possibly. We know we're not, and we're in good shape. Let's go ahead and play Shipwreck. Oh, well, we're still in the combat step. Alright, now we'll play the Shipwreck Marsh and play a Cryptic Coat. Do we find anything good? Nope, we gotta consider. But if they want to kill this, this takes their whole turn. Now, they can just wait and play a land if they draw one, and Sunfall next turn, which is an option. And we would not be distraught about that, if it were to happen. This does create an interesting scenario, though, because I'm kind of like, do we play Ledger Shredder? Or not? I don't know the answer. Wait, did they... Huh. Oh, no, they still have it. For some reason, I missed it. They still had to get lost for a second. Okay. All right, so this is kind of a tough spot. I think I'm just going to do this in the turn. Like, if they want to kill the bat, they kill the bat. If they get the land for the Sunfall, we'll just bounce our creature. All right. Go ahead and kill that. Ooh, that's a good card to have for later, too. You know, I'm just going to get in with this. Why not? All right, opponent scoops. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Like, we're only attacking for 8 there, right? And they can still... I guess if they sweep the board, then we're attacking for 4 and they're at 3. Yeah, I don't know. That could have went longer, but I've been in the opponent's position too. You're just like frustrated with your draw and things don't work out. But anyway, on to the next one. Okay, we get to go first. Keep this. Yeah, this looks good. I mean, not sure. Like, this is the tough thing about playing these lists blind. It's just like kind of making it up as we go along. I think we attack for 1 and just play Rona. I mean, obviously they're going to have kill spells, but we'll see how this ends up. Rona's going to eat it. Oh, Virtue. Okay, fair. Also, I don't think this list plays any counters, so that's a thing. Go ahead and play the Merrick's. Draw 2. We will discard one of these. Pack. Alright, Steam Core Scholar. Dead. Opponent obviously kept a removal heavy hand, but that's probably all their deck is, if I were guessing. Let's go here. Backing. Alright. Another go for the throat for Shieldred. Alright. I mean, if they just have it, they have it. I mean, credit where it's due, I guess. Alright. Let's go... Whenever you cast your second spell. I'm going to go Ledger Shredder into Deep Cavern Bat and hope they don't have 2 sweepers in hand. We're dedicating a lot to the board, but whatever. You have another kill spell for... Oh my god. Like, they had it all? Triple go for the throat. Yeah, that's a tough one, y'all. That's a tough one. We'll just get rid of the land at this point. Oh, actually, no. Against this deck, I kind of want that, actually. Sadly, I think it's got to be that. We don't really care about either of these. I guess we take this. Like, the Edict, we just get rid of the Spyglass Siren, so whatever. Alright. Alright, they draw a card, gain some life. Okay, now the question is, did they get another kill spell? So let's consider first, we have 3 blue mana here. So we did draw the Eidetic Memory. Sadly, that's not something we want on top. Okay, so we have a Gix. Ooh. Ooh, that's a thing. I really want to play this, but I think we got to do this first, y'all. And there's a chance we could draw another land. I guess, a blue land. Alright, well, they found another removal for Gix, I suppose. I'm just going to attack. I'm thinking about just... Yeah, let's just go. Because I kind of want to cast this if we get lucky. I mean, we're only going to get 1 card, because we'll obviously cast the other Shieldred's Edicts. Yeah, so we'll get rid of this. Alright, we get 1 shot. We missed. But that's a good card to miss with, if we're going to miss something. Let's go ahead and do this in case we find a land here. That is not a land, but with what's in our hand, I'm kind of okay with this. We play Shieldred, draw, we play Memory. Yeah, let's not. Let's leave that on top. Alright, Union and Third Path. I mean, they've used a lot of removal already, right? let's go ahead and consider. That is a land. We will draw that, actually. Because we do want some land in this fight. Go ahead and play this. And we draw. That's not bad. Alright, we can live with these things. Put counters here, I guess. If we can... Yeah, sure, that can go to the yard. That's not going to do much in this fight, I don't imagine. Put the counters here. Get in for 8. Alright, and this is usually where Sunfall is going to happen. But we'll draw. Oh, those are no good here. I mean, we can kill a creature land, but definitely wanted much more than that. Alright, Wandering Emperor gets rid of our Gix, I'm assuming. But that's good. That means they didn't have the sweeper, or they would have just done it. Like, I think that tells us most of what we need to know here. We'll do this. Man, I feel like I'm overcommitting here if I do this, but... whatever. We have creature lands to fight with later, right? Let's just go here. We did find another land, but whatever. Alright, this attacks here, this attacks here. Alright, opponent's going to go to 10, and we just have to hope they don't have the sweeper, and we could take care of this next turn. If they do, we're in a creature land fight. Not much else. Okay, we're in good shape still. I don't know if bat matters much here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what we need, and we can still cast a bat. So, like, that sounds good. Yep, and opponent scoops. Okay, so this is weird. I think on paper, I would have thought these black-white control decks would have been one of the tough matchups because we have so many kind of dead cards in here. But well-timed bats, getting some extra cards of our own, seems like it works. So, yeah, thumbs up to that. Okay, yeah, let's keep this. Pass the turn. This is one of those ones that, like, if the Ledger Shredder dies, we don't mind that much. We'll just try to live off Cryptic Coats. Question is, do we need more land here? I don't know, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. This is against Mono Red, I'm assuming. Okay, we didn't need that extra land, though, deck. That's a little too much. Like, I appreciate the gesture, but... like, that's not really what we're trying to do here. I need something 1 mana next turn. Okay, they're just going to kill that. Fair enough. Hey, at least they fired off some spells that aren't hitting us directly, so that's good. Is this anything good? It is a swamp. Wow, there was a lot of lands on top. Man, maybe I should have just put this Takenuma in the graveyard or whatever. Yeah, of course I'm blocking here. Like, that's no-brainer. They might just have another one, though. Oh, no. This is bad. This is real bad. I mean, can I find even, like, a 1/1 here? I mean, Rona, sure, you're something. Alright. I mean, better than nothing. It's a 2/4. We can block a fair amount of things with that. I was going to say, if you attack, I am absolutely blocking there. Hands down. Don't really want to tap that. I think I'm just going to return this and then just replay it. Still another land. Wow, if I didn't draw this Rona, we'd have been in a lot of trouble. Let's pass. We can use Rona on their turn to draw and discard the Shipwreck Marsh. They only have 2 cards. Oh, they have, well, 2 in the graveyard other than Squee. Yeah, that's fine. That's acceptable. Which means they're likely not casting anything else for the turn, so that's okay. Sure. Oh, they had a Witchstalker's Frenzy. How gross. Alright. Well, sure. now they can get Squee back too, so that's a thing we have to pay attention to. Alright, what's the best thing we can do here? We can consider, see what we have on top. Oh gosh, wow. I was thinking maybe we get lucky, there's a Shieldred or something. Like, nothing. That's just hateful. Just playing that because we can at least get the life off of it. There is a real thing here, though. Like, we're going to get to put one counter on the Deep Cavern back because we drew one extra card. But we could play this and just play the other Eidetic Memory, which I think is what we're going to do here. We can only keep one because they're legendary, so it's fine. Okay, that'd be good for next turn. But this at least lets us put a couple of counters on the bat. And then we get a better block. We don't lose as much life. If they only decide they want to play a Squee or something, then we're fine with that. We could block Squee, take some damage, and pretty much no harm, no foul. And then we're off to the races. Yeah, so now we're good. Now we're good. This is what we were trying to get into now. So this is going to let us draw 2 cards. Okay. And we can discard either... I guess we discard a Ledger Shredder here. Just getting access to more cards is super good. Play the Rona. We'll put something over here. Yeah, that's fine, actually. We just have a pile of bonus cards here. I'm going to juice up probably Rona to just have a big blocker. And then we'll attack for 4. This just takes away opponents' quality attacks while we're gaining life. And then once we're settled, we can go ahead and put extra counters on the Deep Cavern Bat next turn. Yeah! Alright, opponent goes first. We'll keep this. Alright, I was wondering what I was going to play first, but since we have a backup Rona, we'll just play Rona first. Why not? What is this guy? Beginning of instep, if you descend this turn, create a treasure token. Alright, that's cool. Probably not blocking here with this Rona. I don't think. We'll probably just take 2. Alright, that's going to make a treasure. So they're all in on this Descend thing here. Interesting. Okay. Ah, but they discarded 2 lands. Okay. I mean, those count because it just has to be a permanent, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so what are we looking to do here? If we use the Eidetic Memory, I think we wait a turn, right? What do I think they're just going to try to play something like Breach or whatever? That's probably because that's what's about to happen, right? Okay. I guess I'm going to do this. And then maybe try to kill something and Ledger Shredder next turn. Let's go ahead and activate this. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess we just get rid of the island we just drew. I don't know. Alright, we get to put extra counters on this, though. So that's good. And I think we're just not attacking at the moment. There's not much else going on here. I mean, the only good thing is there's a good chance our Go for the Throats at least get to kill something relevant. But otherwise, not a lot happening. Alright, they're going to kill Rona and probably attack for 2 here. Oh, so they're going to try to reanimate some things. Okay, I see you, opponent. So they'll be at 5 mana going into next turn now. Possibly 6. Alright. I guess we just double Ledger Shredder then. No, because this only triggers when you play your second thing, so it wouldn't trigger the other one. Alright, so I think we do that. Just play another Rona, or do we play to kill a thing here? I think we kill a creature instead. Oh, well that's nice. Ooh. Okay. Sure. Alright. Maybe I should have just killed that sooner. But they are stuck on mana for the moment, so they have to draw lands. Not to say they don't have a bunch of other kill spells here. Alright, well, reanimation, here it comes. Good thing I'm holding one of our Shieldreds already. I mean, obviously, you're just going to go get your big guy. Yeah, so had I just killed that sooner, they'd have been stuck. I probably should have. Bad play on my part, but live and learn. 2 creatures from a single graveyard onto the battlefield. They could definitely do that. I mean, they get our 2 creatures. I mean, that's legit. Which sucks, because Rona actually helps their plan. That's really bad for us. Really good for them. Oh, boy. I'm probably not playing Shieldred for a turn. I want extra flyers. Yeah, alright. Man, I kind of want the land too, though. You know what? That's going to go away. Wait, is it only till end of turn? Oh. Well, that's not nearly as good as I thought it was. From a single graveyard as well. Okay, weird. I kind of get why they're doing it, though, because they want to gain the treasure, obviously. And then this flips. They get to copy spells, right? Oh, no, you get to discover. All right, fair enough. All right, so I think we just kill Atali, play Spyglass Siren. Ugh, gross. All right, fair enough. Well, we'll just keep working on our plan. Play this. Go ahead and use it. That's as good as anything, sure. So now we can Shieldred plus Bat. It's interesting. I don't know how much, like, how much better off we would be if we had killed that creature, because they still only found 3 real lands so far. Oh, they found a Celestis. That'll help their problem. Have their little dude to make some mana here. Yeah, their hand, I'm assuming, is just breaches, Atalis, all that good stuff. So we've got to figure something out. This is probably another bitter triumph. Oh, no, it was a virtue. All right. Well, let's do this, since they already know we had it, and they weren't worried about killing it. Junji's annoying. Big Score's probably worse, though, helping them find what they need. Alright, well, we'll have to find a way to deal with Junji down the road. I don't know what that answer is going to be yet, because we already used a couple of go for the throats, but is what it is. Oh, no. Really? Oh, that's probably it, folks. Gosh dang it. Hey, when they just hit, they hit. What you gonna do? Yep, good job, opponent. This is one of those cases where, you know, just not making one of those early plays came back to bite us. Totally on me. Yep, I'm gonna have to give this one to the opponent. I don't think we're really coming back at this point, right? I mean, we'll go through the motions, but I don't see a world where we come back. Like, they're getting another life, an option for another card. They could discard their other Celestis here. The next spell they play, they're going to get a free spell off of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're dead. I can't see a world where we come out ahead. And assuming they have a land here, they're 1 land away from even playing their Virtue. Yeah, we're dead. All right, GG's. Yeah, we're not even recovering from that. All right, cool. Good job, opponent. Okay, let's keep it. Well, I guess we're going to have to put this cut down to work, aren't we? Pass the turn. Yep, you got it. Really, that's it? Nothing to go with? Wow. I mean, I guess I'm your Huckleberry, sure. Wow, they don't even have a... What? They don't have an instant at all? What is even going on? What is their hand? Is it like all Godric's and stuff? Alright, I'm gonna play this. I guess it's gonna live. Yeah, okay. I mean, it could be a hand of like Witchstalker Frenzies or something, I suppose. Oh, that's why it's all sorcery speed stuff. Okay. Sure. Wow. Alright, fair enough. I mean, yeah, alright, cool. Okay, here I'd normally move on, but I do need to explain something. People are probably wondering, how did Ledger Shredder not die? Because they dealt 3 damage to it. What happened there was they dealt 2 with this, while Ledger Shredder was still a 1/3. But when they cast their second spell, which technically would deal the other damage, it creates a trigger from Ledger Shredder because they cast a second spell for the turn. So because I discarded a spell to the Connive, it became a 2/4. Now only has 3 damage on it and didn't die. So, looked a little weird, but yeah. So, a win against Mono Red, just in a really weird way. Oh boy. Ah, we'll keep it, but man, this is not great. Let's go ahead and play that tapped. We can still like Spyglass Iron plus cut down next turn, so it's not awful. Hopeless Nightmare. Well, not knowing what we're up against, I think I'm willing to scrap a cut down and hope for the best. We'll see where this goes. I'm going to play this. It might die a horrible death here, but that's okay. It did not die a horrible death. Are you just waiting for it to do something? Oh, we can't play 2 spells anyway, because I only have 1 blue mana. That sucks. I should have played this first in case I draw an island. That's super unfortunate, actually. Yeah, alright. Obviously, Ledger Shredder's gonna die here, but... Okay, well, if we find the stuff, I mean, obviously you're dead. Like, that's not a surprise to anyone. With Candy Grapple. Okay, so is this like a Masker Girl type deck? Huh. Well, now I have questions. Quite a few, actually. Yeah, let's just play another Ledger Shredder. I mean... See what we can do. Alright, maybe they need more colored mana. I mean, test us to see if we have an island. We do. Actually, it's still our turn, so we can do this and actually get a counter on our Ledger Shredder right now. So that's cool. I guess we get rid of Spyglass Siren? Yeah, that's cute. We're kind of done with you now. Wish you would have shown up sooner. And there's another land. Alright, well, sure. Why not? That turn did not at all go how I wanted with all those extra cards. Oh, man. This is going to be tough. And we still don't know what we're up against, so I don't even know what cards I should be keeping or discarding, if this Art of War is going to matter. Yeah, I guess Art of War kind of matters here. Let's draw first. Well, that didn't do much, did it? Alright. Kill you. Not that we need to, just a thing. Put the counters here, I guess. Keep on rocking and rolling. End the turn. I mean, we can use Ottawara to save a creature as long as we have the Rona, so that's kind of cool. Well, never mind. We don't get to use Ottawara after all. Alright. We lose it. Oh, are they just going to scry here? I was going to say, that would not make us sad, let me tell you. Oh, another Ronan. We definitely don't need that. Alright. I mean, I feel like at some point I need to put a counter on Ronan and just start attacking, but I guess in the meantime, if they ain't gonna kill stuff. Sure. I don't even need to do that. I'm like, I'm not gonna target anything with this, obviously. It's fine. Alright. Go to attack. I don't know how long this is gonna hold up, but I imagine not very is the answer. Now let's see if their plan is to play like Obliterator and fight something, because then this Gopher Throat's actually kind of nice. Yeah, it looks like they might be that kind of deck. They're just supplementing it with some discard stuff. I would almost put money on that's what their game plan is next turn. Which, if so, if they plan to fight a Ledger Shredder, we don't care that much under the current circumstances. So, I think we just attack. If they have more kill spells, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go and just play this in the turn. I have a feeling that's where this is going. And if so, we can shoot something, make a token, attack for 4, 5, 6, and if we find anything to draw a card, it'll be 7. So we'll see. What the hell is this card? All creatures gain -2/-2 till end of turn. If a creature and opponent controls exile and a set. Okay, I didn't even know that was a magic card. Like, literally forgot that existed. Like, that is so random. Of all the things we were going to get hit with, I would have never guessed that was going to be one of them. This is going to give it a -5? Sure. I mean, I guess we get rid of that. I don't know what's happening right now. Sure. Oh, no, they put both on top. I'm going to regret not holding on to that Go for the Throat. I know it. Oh, no, things are about to get ugly, y'all. Things are about to get really ugly. Crap, I think we got to do it. Yeah, just draw a card. I'm going to draw just to get the extra bonus points, really. Oh, it was a bat. No! Oh, that was a... I mean, it was the right thing, but ended up being a mistake. Ah, sucks. Oh, a bat would have been so good there. Alright. Wow, and they're playing this crazy thing to give everything negatives? What is even going on right now? I guess we just put it on something that's attacking. Might as well be Rona, I guess. I'm going to assume this doesn't do anything here. I don't know if that's a bad assumption or not. We're going to put 2 counters on something. Sure, their rule seems to be minus based or whatever, so sure. Okay, there's an Obliterator. Here comes a fight spell. It was not... Oh, it's not to mean it doesn't have an instant speed fight spell. That could still be a thing. Alright. What are we trying to do here? We want that just as something to sacrifice. This has Death Touch. They have to have an instant speed fight spell here, right? Do I just want to draw and discard? Because we're not really going to attack into that. And we just put the counters on the Spyglass Sire. I mean, we just attack with everything. If they make us sack stuff, we sack stuff and die, right? Whatever. Let's go. Obviously, you have an instant speed fight spell. Just let's see what it is. Alright. How dead are we? And then... There wasn't even an end then? Alright, cool. So the eidetic memory did its job this game. I really was just playing around a situation that never happened. And somehow, even with them killing all of our stuff, we still managed. Yeah, that was a weird game. I felt like we had so many bad sequences of cards that we drew from the top of the library that somehow still worked out. And we drew dead cards, but I'll take it. This is fun. Alright, we're going to keep this and just see where it goes. Alright, looks like we're on a turn 1 Spyglass Siren. Oh, that's not something you see. Oh, is this the... Yeah, this is probably the blue-white deck with Haughty Djinns that keep getting out of the graveyard or whatever. That could make a difference. Alright, let's go with Rona first. With the idea that we could play Proft's Eidetic Memory into a Rona, put counters on the Spyglass Siren, do that song and dance here. Or we could just play a Gix. That works too. That was not part of the plan, but we'll take it. Yeah, we'll take a card here too. I kind of want all my land, but I have a feeling Mirix is not going to be as important here, so that's fine. Alright. We will take that. Another Eidetic Memory. That's cool because it is extra cards. Sure, you got it, fam. I think we try to kill that first. Just to see if they have something to protect it or not. They appear not to. I'm going to hold on to the Otawara. I'm going to go ahead and play this. This will trigger Rona. Get rid of the other Rona, I guess. I mean, they could be playing sweepers here, too. I don't know. It doesn't look like a type of deck that would be, but... You know. Looks can be deceiving. Alright, put some counters here. Is that the thing that gets bounced? Nope, they want a Fading Hope Bar Yawgmoth. That's fine. We can live with that. Alright. Yeah, I think this is now Haughty Djinn and be able to protect it, right? Or get it right back. That would make sense. Okay, so we have access to this Otawara, but what we're going to do is this. And then we'll play this dude. Opponent doesn't seem to be responding with anything. They may not have an answer here, actually. I probably could have got away with just playing our Gix after all. Discard. Wow. One of these. And I'm going to go ahead and use this since I'm not attacking with it here. Yeah, we can get rid of one of those. That's fine. Go ahead and... Wow, 4? Well, these are new anyway. Yeah. Back for 7. Alright, opponent taking 7. And we can spread some love around next turn, getting extra cards and stuff here. Okay. Let's go... Shredder? Let's try the other Steam Core Scholar. I mean, we're making a lot of life here. I'm gonna get rid of this for the first one. Ah, we only drew lands. Dang it. Because I kind of want those to have some amount of power here, sadly. All right, I'm getting rid of Gix. I hate it, but whatever. We're drawing more cards. Those don't help at all. I'll discard one of them. Why not? Go ahead and play this tapped. Oh, if I'd have played... Well, they all come into play tapped anyway. Rona... Let's see. If we attack with everything, let's assume they block this. Take 2 for whatever we put. How many cards have we drawn? A bunch this turn, right? They can also blink a bunch of stuff out here, which is probably what's about to happen. Let's go ahead and use Rona. Because we can get rid of one of these Darklit Shores no matter what. We don't really need that. Alright, 5. Put one on the Steam Core Weird. Because if they... A Scholar. If they bounce that, we're happy about it. Like, okay. They didn't bounce it, but that's fine. Alright, attack for 7. See what you do to this guy, I guess. Gonna kill that too? Fading Hope. Fair enough. Trigger those Ledger Shredders since they played their second spell for the turn. Let's get rid of a cut down, because that's not going to do anything. And, get rid of this other Spyglass Siren. I kind of want to hold the Consider, actually. To guarantee we can draw cards and put more counters on stuff. I mean, the best part is we have a pile of flyers, and the opponent kind of has to play on the defensive for a reasonable chunk of this. And we have a creature land we can activate. We have a lot of stuff going on, and we still have Otawara as an option. Second Haughty Djinn, annoying. Not gonna lie, but we can also just double block, so whatever. Yep, we're into it. Ooh, a bat. That's nice. Doesn't help us draw cards necessarily, but let's do this first. I don't need the other Rona. I was just looking to see if maybe we could guarantee we get certain other cards in hand or not. But let's go here. Ooh, we did get another Consider, though. Alright, opponent realizes that's enough. Yeah, this is interesting because it doesn't really... The deck doesn't really have a top-end play. Is kind of the first thing you notice, really. I mean, it has Shieldred, which is nice, but that's kind of it. It also doesn't have a lot of land. I think it has... Do we have 21? I know, it plays 23. So, you do see a lot of land, though, because you're drawing with, like, Consider, the maps, Ledger Shredders triggers, Rona activations, the Proft's Eidetic Memory, right? So you're seeing a lot of cards. So the land, we only felt like maybe... I think I had one game I conceded early that didn't make the video, where we just didn't draw land. But generally speaking, you do see a lot of your land, so that's kind of nice. You have to remember how many cards you're drawing and whatever to make sure you're maximizing your Eidetic Memory, but that's kind of sweet. Yeah, it's a tough one, man. I think this, obviously, this is a deck that was built for best of 3. You know, somebody who played it, Doomwake played it in the qualifiers. But it does actually work for best of 1. And we beat a couple of control decks, which I thought were going to be super difficult. However, it kind of makes sense. We have the creature lands, you have stuff like Deep Cavern Bats, and there's even turns like after a sweeper, you have like Ledger Shredder, Eidetic Memory. All right, you're drawing a card, putting a counter on a Shredder, using Eidetic Memory. Now you already have another like 5-power creature ready to go again, right? So it's kind of interesting. It's a neat sequence assembly of cards. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to mess with this. I think it's close to as good as it's going to be for best of 1. I think if you're playing best of 3 and you wanted to sideboard more stuff or whatever, there's probably some parts you can move around based on the meta. But yeah, this is just a list I'm going to post as it is. 4 Consider, 4 Spyglass Siren, 3 Cut Down, 4 Ledger Shredder, 4 Proft's Eidetic Memory, which is such a sweet card. This card is so much fun. 3 Rona, Herald of Invasion, 3 Deep Cavern Bat, 3 Go for the Throat, 2 Cryptic Coat, 4 Steam Core Scholar, 1 Gix Yawgmoth's Predator, 2 Shieldred the Apocalypse, 3 Island and Otawara, 2 Swamp, 1 Takenuma, 4 Darkslick Shores, 3 Restless Reef, 4 Shipwreck Marsh, 4 Underground River, and 1 Merrick's. And I have to say, if you've been seeing Selesnya around, mostly in the form of enchantments, I played a really sweet version with Selesnya Legends, and played some cards you don't normally play that turned out to be really good, so y'all should check that out. It was a hell of a lot of fun. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.